Alright, let's talk about the drug that's absolutely everywhere. Ozempic. You've seen the headlines, the before and afters, the Hollywood rumors. It's hailed as a miracle for weight loss and diabetes. But as we head towards 2025, a new, more complicated picture is starting to emerge, and it's one you need to be aware of. We're not just talking about the nausea and constipation anymore. We're talking about the deep, long-term stuff that doctors are only just beginning to piece together. First, let's get the big one out of the way. Muscle loss. This isn't just losing weight. When people drop pounds rapidly on these drugs, studies are showing a significant portion of that loss isn't just fat, it's lean muscle mass. Why is this a huge deal? Your muscle is your metabolic engine. Losing it can tank your metabolism, meaning if you ever stop taking Ozempic, you could regain the weight even faster, and it'll be mostly fat. This creates a dangerous cycle and can lead to a state called sarcopenic obesity, where you look thin but are metabolically unhealthy, with a high body fat percentage. Not exactly the goal, right? Next up, and this one is pretty concerning, is something called ileus, which is essentially a paralysis of your intestines. The FDA has already added warnings about this. These drugs work by slowing down your digestion, which helps you feel full, but in some cases it seems they can slow it down so much that your intestines just stop working. This can cause severe bloating, pain, vomiting, and can even be a medical emergency requiring surgery. It's rare, but the number of reports is growing as millions more people start using the drug. But let's look even further down the road to 2025 and beyond. What are the 5, 10, 15-year risks? This is where it gets murky, because the drug is still relatively new for widespread weight loss use. Researchers are closely monitoring potential links to thyroid tumors, including a specific type of thyroid cancer. While the risk seems low and was primarily seen in animal studies, the long-term effects on humans are still a massive question mark. And there's the psychological impact. We're hearing more and more about Ozempic face, that gaunt, aged look from rapid fat loss in the face. But what about Ozempic brain? Some users report changes in their mood, including depression and anxiety. Even more strangely, many report a loss of interest in things they used to love, a sort of emotional blunting. It seems that by dampening the reward signals in your brain that drive you to eat, the drug might also be dampening the signals related to other joys in life. So here's the bottom line as we look towards 2025. Ozempic and similar drugs are powerful tools, but they are absolutely not a free pass. The long-term consequences are still being written. This isn't just about managing a few initial side effects anymore. It's about understanding that you might be trading one set of health problems for another, potentially more complex set down the line. If you're considering it or are already on it, have a serious, in-depth conversation with your doctor. Not just about the weight you could lose,